I'm at 4579 Gullane Cir in Dayton, Ohio. We're doing a sanitary lateral inspection for the purchase of a home. We're looking for any structural issues, root intrusion, basically anything that would be of concern to the buyer. The access is in the rear left of the basement, in the room with the hot water heater. There's an unfinished room here, and it is PVC. You can see there is the clean out. You can see there is the hot water heater. So you can see there is the back of the basement. And so should be PVC most of the way, and should go out the front. They've been running some other fixtures here, laundry and dishwasher, so got some suds in here, so hopefully we'll just make our way out and get these bubbles off the front here. If not, we'll be able to see a lot better on the way back. But sometimes, there we go. Well, at least you know it's clean through there. We'll make sure that anything under 26 feet we look at really well on the way back. Again, all the fixtures have been running, so it should be pretty easy to highlight any low spots in the line, if it's holding any water or anything. So a little small drop in there. And it looks like we have a clean out, probably a floor clean out right about here. Looks like we kind of zigzag through the interior pipe pretty well, and which is to be expected. Just past that clean out, there is a changeover, which means the inside was done in PVC, but then the municipality, or the developer, looks like the development must have started a little bit earlier, and so there is clay exterior lines. This is a pretty uncommon mixture of materials, but did happen from time to time. And I have a little belly here. This isn't much. It's very, very minor. You can see the water level. That camera lens is only about a ½ an inch off the bottom of the pipe, so this is not a major concern or anything. But and there may be like something in the line, like some toilet paper or something that's causing the line to hold a little bit, but we'll see here. Yep, and there we go. And so sometimes when the line's been used, that'll kind of make the water build up a little bit, and so we'll try to push that out of the way there. And then you can see how the water's moving now. It should drain down a little bit. So there has been some water used maybe in the second, or this is all that spot that was draining because all that toilet paper is sitting in the middle of the line. And so, but we'll find out here in a minute. Just got to try to get past the toilet paper, or we'll get out to the main, like I mentioned earlier, and then we should be able to see better when we pull back. It's pretty common. so far, the line is looking pretty good. We'll just take a lot better, or I should say we should be able to get a better look at everything on the way back. I think we're getting close to the main here, and there we are. So, we made it all the way out to the main. I didn't see anything of any concern, any structural issues or anything like that. No root intrusion, which that is the most common thing we see in clay lines. Is it's pretty common to have some form of root intrusion on usually a lot older homes than this, though. So. This is probably built right near the end of the usage of clay lines. They can last forever, but because there are so many, and you'll see on the way back, you'll see how about every 3 feet there's another connection. They're really short, usually pretty short connections. You can see, or pipe lengths, and so a lot of times there's just a lot of opportunity on the packing. The older packing specifically would break down a little bit, shrink a little bit, and allow root intrusion. But based off of what I saw on the way out, though, hopefully the way everything drained after pushing that water toilet paper out of the way, that spot that was holding water earlier probably is not holding any, or probably at least not holding as much. But the clay line looks really good. I didn't see, again, haven't seen anything, none of the connections are, like all the connections look really good and tight. All we really see is a few spider webs. Wondering if some of that water is some condensate coming in. It's usually not that much, though, so I would think that a lot of it would have to do with where that toilet paper was just holding back a little bit of water. Usually, if you do have any of that toilet paper or something that's sitting there, all it takes is, once the water's heavy enough behind it, it pushes on through. Or if you use, a big amount of, a big rush of water, either taking a shower, doing some laundry, something like that, it flushes the line out really well. You can see, yeah, all that spot where we initially saw all that water in the beginning of the clay on the way out, and once we got that toilet paper out of the way, everything drained normally. Like I said, that's pretty normal. If you would have flushed a few more times, it would have all made its way out. There's that clean out. And so that's also a good indication of how well the line is pitched. And once that toilet paper got out of the way, all the water escaped, and there wasn't holding any water at all. This is where we had all bubbles and stuff on the front of the camera also. You can see just how good the line looks. And here we are, right here back at the clean out. There's an extra 8 feet there on the end that we did to the counter. Actually does by the rotation of the drum, and so it counts a little off. We usually don't use that except for reference if we need to for the video. I have the ability to locate exactly where it is based off of the camera. So, but the line looked wonderful. I didn't see anything of any concern at all. You could actually tell from the way out, and we had that little bit of toilet paper that caused it to hold a little bit of water, and once the water built up, all that flushed out and made it all the way out to the main pretty easily. So that's a good indication of a healthy sewer line. But everything looked great. Really nothing to report. So that'll end the inspection at 4579 Gullane Cir in Dayton, Ohio.